In February 2024, Kardashian posted on Instagram about a Texas death row inmate named Ivan Cantu, labeled as being scheduled for execution in 2 days. The photo she used was of a different Ivan Cantu, a New York resident, no death sentence, no murder conviction. The post urged her millions of followers to sign a petition demanding the execution be halted. The mistake? The man in the photo was not the convict, just someone with the same name. Moments later, the post was removed, but by then the damage had been done. At first glance, this seems like a minor mix-up, but it actually speaks to bigger issues: identity mismatching, the speed of social media dissemination, and the sheer power of one post. The New York Ivan Cantu says he received several online messages from strangers who believed that I was about to be executed. He claims he suffered embarrassment, anxiety, nightmares, a loss of sleep, and need for medical care and emotional counseling. Kardashian's team described it as a simple mistake of using the public photo of another man with the same name while promoting her long-standing commitment to criminal justice reform. The Texas Ivan Cantu was convicted of the murders of his cousin and his cousin's fiancée in 2000 and executed in February 2024. The New York Ivan Cantu, who is misidentified, was described as a project manager living with his wife and daughters. He had never been arrested. The lawsuit alleged the post caused serious emotional damage and injury, including mental anguish, medical costs, and sleep loss. Kardashian's attorney filed a motion to dismiss, citing the anti-SLAPP statute, the claim that the post was part of her right to speak publicly on criminal justice reform. So, whoever thought influencer activism was all glitz and glam? This case is a reminder that the stakes can go deep when identity, reputation, and millions of eyes are involved. Here's the twist you might not have heard yet: the lawsuit was dismissed. A judge threw out the defamation claim against Kardashian. According to reports, the error was seen as unintentional and the post was taken down almost immediately once discovered. The removal of the image shortly after publication helped her defense. The case underscores the tension between public activism, celebrity platforms, and personal wrongs. So, what actionable takeaways can we get from this wild ride? Don't worry, no legal degree required. Double-check identities before posting. Names might coincide. Photos might mislead. If you're sharing something about someone, especially if it's serious, pause. Recognize the power of your platform. If you're an influencer, or someone even with modest reach, the things you post carry weight. A mislabel can become a story for someone else's life. This story taps into something bigger than Kardashian or one lawsuit. It resonates because we live in an era of instant visibility. One post, millions of eyeballs. Identity mistakes no longer stay private, they amplify. Advocacy and activism are powerful, but so are unintended consequences. So what happens now? While the lawsuit was dismissed, this story isn't necessarily done. There may be appeals or similar cases in the future as public figures engage more with social causes via social media. Also worth watching: how platforms handle identity verification, how celebrities cope with digital advocacy responsibilities, and how the law continues to adapt. Do you think the judge's dismissal was fair, or does it set a concerning precedent? Drop a comment or share this article with someone who uses social media for activism or just posts without thinking. Because this story isn't just a headline, it's a mirror to how we use our voices online. Let's be thoughtful, responsible, and human.